Welcome. We're going to hit the top 110 tips for buying a home. If you're in the market or just want to learn about the process, then you're in the right place. I'm going to hit what you need to know before looking, while you're searching, during the contract, and some items for right after you close on your new home. If you comment list below, then I'll link you the full list for free. These aren't in a specific order, but I generally go beginning to end. Let's jump in feet first. First, stay informed. Learn about local market trends, property values, and economic indicators to assess your target home's pricing and potential for equity growth over time. Determine your budget. Understand how much you can afford on a house by evaluating your income, expenses, savings, and your future plans. Work with a real estate agent. Find an experienced agent like myself who understands your needs and preferences and can guide you through the buying process. Factor in additional costs. Consider things beyond the purchase price of the home, including closing costs, property taxes, insurance, inspections, the expense of moving, new furniture needs, and home maintenance costs. Hire a qualified inspector to evaluate the condition of the property and identify any potential issues or repairs needed. Work with your agent to determine which inspections are needed. Consider additional inspections, depending on the findings of an initial inspection for specific concerns such as mold, radon, pests, or environmental hazards. Watch flood zones. Consider if you would purchase a home that's in a flood zone, and if not, have your agent rule out any homes in a flood zone to save you time viewing them. Attend the home inspection. Accompany the inspector to the inspection to ask questions, learn about any issues found, and gain a better understanding of the home's conditions. Request seller disclosures. Obtain all relevant disclosures from the seller regarding the property's history, condition, and any known defects or issues. Foundation. Look for cracks, unevenness, or signs of settlement in the foundation, both inside and outside the house. The roof. Check for missing, damaged, or aging roofing materials, as well as signs of leaks or water damage on the ceiling. HVAC system. Assess the age and condition of the heating, ventilation, and the air conditioning system, including the furnace, air conditioner, and the ductwork. Plumbing. Look for leaks, water stains, or signs of water damage around sinks, toilets, showers, and water heaters. The electrical system. Inspect the electrical panel, outlets, and wiring for any signs of damage, outdated components, or safety hazards. For windows and doors, check the condition and operation of the windows, going up and down, the doors, including locks, seals, and frames to ensure they're secure and energy efficient. Structural integrity of the home is important. Look for signs of sagging or bowing in the walls, ceiling, floors, which could indicate structural issues or foundation problems. Now, we're 20 items in, and in case you're watching for the first time, I'm David Crum, and if you want to know everything there is about buying or selling a home, make sure you subscribe below. Tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to get new videos. If you're thinking about a move and have more questions, whether you're moving in 100 days or 10 days, feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, send an email, or schedule a Zoom call and talk to me personally. I would be happy to help you make a smooth move. Our next item, insulation and ventilation. Evaluate the quality and adequacy of insulation and the ventilation in attics, walls, crawl space to maintain an energy efficient home with indoor comfort for you and your family. Moisture and mold. Inspect for signs of intrusion from moisture, mold, and mildew in areas such as basements, bathrooms, crawl spaces. This can lead to health hazards and costly repairs. Now, exterior siding, you're going to check for the condition of the exterior siding, including wood, vinyl, brick, or stucco. Look for damage, rot, or decay that may require repair or replacement. Gutters and downspouts. Assess the condition and functionality of the gutters and downspouts just to make sure they are having proper drainage and preventing water damage to the foundation, the sides of the home, and the landscaping. For landscaping, look for grading issues, standing water, poor drainage around the property. These can lead to erosion, flooding, and water infiltration into the home. Pests and pest damage. Check for signs of pests such as termites, rodents, or insects, as well as any structural damage caused by pest infestations. The CO100, commonly called the termite inspection, will check for any wood-destroying organisms such as termites, fungus, and powder post beetles. Appliances. Test the functionality of appliances such as the stove, refrigerator, dishwasher, the washer and dryer to ensure that they are in working order and if they're included in the sale or not. Ceilings and walls. Inspect the ceilings and walls for cracks, stains, or evidence of water damage which may indicate leaks or structural issues. For the flooring, check the condition of the flooring materials such as hardwood, tile, carpet, or laminate. Look for wear, damage, or unevenness that may require repair or replacement. Countertops and cabinets. Assess the quality and condition of the cabinets, the countertops, and built-in storage. Look for signs of wear, damage, or outdated materials. Lighting fixtures. Test lighting fixtures, switches, and outlets throughout the house to ensure they are functioning properly and safely. Fireplace and chimney. If applicable, inspect the fireplace and chimney for any damage, cracks, issues with the flue, the damper, or the chimney cap. For the attic and crawl space, check the attic and crawl space for insulation, ventilation, and signs of leaks, pests, or structural issues that might affect the home's integrity. Security system. If the home has a security system, inquire about its features, operation, and maintenance requirements to ensure that it meets your needs and expectations. Your agent may need to reach out to the seller's agent to get more information here. For interior layout, evaluate the layout and the flow of the interior spaces, including the room sizes, configurations, and functionality for your lifestyle and preferences. Noise levels. Pay attention to the noise levels inside and outside the home, including traffic, neighbors, and other potential sources of noise like an airport or trains. These could impact your comfort and enjoyment of the home. Natural light. Assess the amount of natural light entering the home through windows and skylights, as well as the orientation and placement of rooms for optimal day lighting. Neighborhood. Take note of the neighborhood, amenities, schools, parks, and proximity to services such as shopping, dining, and public transportation. Property boundaries. Verify the property boundaries and the lot size to ensure they align with your expectations and any plans for future landscaping or expansion. Future expansion potential. Consider the potential for future expansion or renovation projects such as adding a room, finishing a basement, or creating outdoor living spaces that can expand the area you have to enjoy. Energy efficiency. Evaluate the home's energy efficiency features such as insulation, windows, appliances, and HVAC systems. This can reduce your utility costs and your environmental impact. Overall condition and maintenance. Take note of the overall condition and maintenance level of the property. This includes cleanliness, upkeep, and pride of ownership. This can indicate how well the home has been cared for by the current and past owners. Odors. Take note of any unusual odors or musty smells, which could indicate mold, mildew, pet odors, smoking, or other underlying issues with the property. Paint and finishes. Assess the condition of interior paint, finishes, and trim work for signs of wear, damage, or poor craftsmanship that may require repainting, refinishing, or even some replacement. Now, next up, cabinet and door hardware. We talked about cabinets. Now test the functionality of the cabinets and door hardware, including the knobs, handles, hinges, locks. Make sure they are in good working condition. Water pressure. Turn on the faucets, showers, and toilets to check water pressure and flow, as well as drainage speed and to identify any plumbing issues or concerns. You may want to turn on multiple fixtures at the same time to make sure that the water pressure is maintained throughout the home. Electrical outlets. Test electrical outlets throughout the house to ensure they're functioning properly and safely, and look for any signs of overheating or damage to the outlets. For the light switches, test them in each room as we spoke about, verify they control the corresponding light fixtures or ceiling fans, and check for any flickering or inconsistent operation. Closet space is important to a lot of people. Open closet doors and assess the amount of storage available, as well as the condition of the shelves, rods, or organizers to accommodate your belongings. Look for exhaust fans in the bathrooms, kitchen, and laundry room. Ensure they're functioning properly to remove moisture and odors from indoor spaces. Attic access. We talked about inspecting the attic for insulation, ventilation, signs of leaks, pests, and structural issues, but make sure that access to the attic is something that's acceptable to you. Basement or crawl space. If applicable, you need to inspect the basement or crawl space for moisture, water intrusion, foundation cracks, or structural problems that may affect the home's integrity. Exterior condition. Walk around the exterior of the house and look for signs of damage, decay, or deterioration in siding, trim, paint, and landscaping elements. For the driveway and sidewalks, if applicable, driveway and sidewalks. Check the condition of the driveway, sidewalks, and pathways for cracks, unevenness, or damage that may need repair or replacement. Fencing and gates. Inspect the fences, the gates, and property boundaries for damage, stability, and privacy. Ensure they're in good condition for security and aesthetics. Outdoor living spaces. Evaluate the outdoor living spaces such as decks, patios, and porches for structural integrity, safety, usability, including railing stability and surface condition. Exterior lighting. Check your exterior lighting fixtures for functionality and safety, including any porch lights, motion sensors, and pathway lighting to enhance the security and visibility of your home. Now, curb appeal. Step back and assess the overall curb appeal of the property. This includes the landscaping, the architecture, exterior features, and visualize the potential here and the appeal of your future home. A lot of the items I just mentioned should be checked by inspectors if you choose to hire them for the purchase of your home, which I highly recommend. Now, before I keep going, if you've bought a home recently, please leave us a comment and let us know the most important thing to watch out for or something crazy that happened to you in your home buying process. This will help anybody considering making a move so they can watch out for that as well. Learn local regulations. Keep up to date with local zoning laws, building codes, and regulations that may affect your property or future renovation plans. Review the HOA rules. If the property is part of a homeowners association, review the covenants and restrictions and fees before making an offer. Consider resale value. Think about your home's potential for appreciation and resale value in the future, especially if you plan to sell in the near future. Negotiate the purchase price. Your agent can help you negotiate the price by knowing the current market conditions and the property's condition and history. Get multiple quotes for homeowners insurance. Compare quotes from different insurance providers, maybe the one you have now, but also others to find the best coverage and rates for your new home. Understand the closing process. Familiarize yourself with the steps involved in closing a real estate transaction, including the paperwork, due diligence periods, termination fees, escrow, and title transfer. These vary in each state, so know that the rules will be different in each state according to the location. Set up utilities. Arrange for utility services such as water, electric, gas, and internet to be transferred into your name before moving into your home. Create a moving plan. Plan ahead for moving day by scheduling movers, packing belongings, and coordinating logistics to ensure a smooth transition. Get to know your neighbors. Introduce yourself to new neighbors and learn about the community so that you feel comfortable with your home purchase. Create a regular maintenance schedule for tasks such as lawn care, HVAC servicing, and gutter cleaning to keep your home in good condition. Keep track of important documents. You're going to receive a lot of documents having to do with your home closing. Organize and store important documents related to your home purchase, including warranties, manuals, and receipts for repairs and improvements. Stay on top of home improvements. Prioritize home improvement projects based on urgency and budget, and tackle them gradually to enhance your home's value and comfort. If you have items remaining from the inspection that aren't finished before closing, this can be the start of your to-do list. Budget for ongoing expenses. Plan for ongoing expenses such as property taxes, insurance premiums, maintenance, and repairs in your monthly budget. Some of these could be escrowed by your lender, so check with that. That'll be explained at closing. Consider home security. If your home doesn't already have security, invest in home security measures such as alarms, cameras, and smart locks to protect your property and give you peace of mind. Get to know local resources. Familiarize yourself with local resources such as schools, healthcare facilities, parks, and entertainment options to fully enjoy your new neighborhood. Review your closing documents. Carefully review all closing documents, including the purchase agreement, loan documents, and disclosures before signing. Your agent and attorney should review all these as well. While mistakes aren't common, they do happen. Join a neighborhood association. Some might be required like an HOA, but participating in a neighborhood association or community group can help you stay informed about events, issues, and initiatives. Explore transportation options. Research transportation options such as public transit, bike lanes, and car sharing services to find the most convenient and sustainable way to get around. Create a home maintenance fund. Set aside money in dedicated savings account for unexpected repairs and maintenance to avoid financial strain down the line. These aren't things you're planning to do, but things that come up unplanned. Upgrade energy efficiency. Make energy efficient upgrades such as installing programmable thermostats, LED lighting, and energy efficient appliances to save money on utility bills. Monitor your home's value. You can keep track of local housing market trends and have your home's value assessed over time to watch its appreciation grow and your equity grow as well. Consider home equity loans. Explore home equity loan options if you need funds for major expenses like home renovations, education costs, or debt consolidation. Review your homeowner's insurance coverage. Periodically review your homeowner's insurance policy to ensure it provides adequate coverage for your home and your belongings in your home. Plan for emergencies. Prepare an emergency plan for disasters such as fires, floods, or storms, including evacuation routes, emergency supplies, and communication strategies. Coordinate with your real estate agent. Stay in close communication with your real estate agent to coordinate the various aspects of the closing process and address questions and concerns that can come out throughout this whole process. Conduct a title search. Hire a title company to conduct a title search and ensure there are no liens, encumbrances, or other issues that could affect your ownership rights. In South Carolina, the attorney will normally do the title work. Purchase title insurance. Protect your investment with title insurance to safeguard against any unforeseen title defects, ownership disputes, or legal claims. You only pay a small fee here to be covered as long as you own the property. We talked about homeowners insurance. You have to secure that before you finish your purchase process. You need this homeowners insurance to protect your new home and belongings against losses due to theft, fire, natural disasters, and other hazards. Close to the end of the process, we're going to schedule a final walkthrough. Conduct a final walkthrough of the property shortly before closing to verify the home is in the agreed upon condition and that any negotiated repairs have been completed satisfactorily. You may have more than one walkthrough depending on repairs and contract dates. Document any changes or discrepancies observed during the final walkthrough and address them with the seller or their agent before closing. Confirm your closing arrangements. Confirm the date, the time, the location the closing will be happening with all parties involved, including your lender, real estate agent, attorney, and title company. Verify funds for closing. Ensure that you have sufficient funds available for closing, including the down payment, closing costs, and any prepaid expenses required by your lender. Review the deed. At closing, review the deed information to confirm it accurately reflects your name and ownership rights as the new homeowner. Sign the closing documents. Sign all required closing documents in the presence of a notary public or closing agent, and keep copies of all signed documents for your records. If you're closing in South Carolina, you'll be signing in front of an attorney who will handle all the documents and provide you with copies. Obtain keys and access. You'll obtain the keys to your new home and any access codes or instructions for security systems, garage door openers, and other entry points at closing unless you've agreed otherwise. Next up, celebrate responsibly. This is a big deal. Celebrate your successful home purchase responsibly and avoid making any major financial decisions or commitments immediately after closing. Change the locks. For added security, consider changing the locks or rekeying the exterior doors of your new home to prevent unauthorized access by previous owners or tenants. Update your address. You'll need to update your address with the post office, banks, credit cards, companies, insurance providers, your work, and other important contacts to ensure that you receive mail and notifications at your new address. Notify service providers as well. Notify service providers such as internet, cable, and phone companies of your move and schedule installation or transfer of services as needed. Familiarize yourself with the operation and maintenance of key systems and appliances in your new home, including the heating, plumbing, cooling, electrical systems. If you're buying new construction, the final walkthrough should cover how to use these major systems and appliances. Establish emergency contacts. Identify emergency contacts such as local utilities, emergency services, and maintenance providers, and keep their information readily available in case of emergencies. Pay the correct property taxes. Some states, like South Carolina, have more than one tax rate. Make sure you're paying the correct amount and taking advantage of any deductions you're allowed. In my state, you could pay over 3 times what you owe if you don't take action when you buy. Number 110, reach out. If you're considering a move and need help, just let me know. If you're moving to my area, I'd be happy to help you personally. And if you're not, I'll hook you up with someone I know personally that will help make your move a smooth one. Until next time, I'm David Crum, and thanks for watching.